1 year out of school. How does it feel?
It's great. It is superb to be back this evening. To see so many familiar and unfamiliar faces. How people have changed over the 21 years. But it is actually just fantastic to go back in to the church this evening and to be alongside all my old schoolmates and to hear Father O'Brolacon give such a fantastic sermon. It was absolutely one of the best things I've heard in such a long time. It was really,
Father
really
Nash did a good job, didn't he?
Father Nash is just he's a sort of spiritual, the spiritual priest, I suppose, really of our year. He's been involved in so many different events, and it's just great to see Father Nash and Father O'Brolacon, the two people who you'd remember back to our time in Rock, being there on the altar and leading things. So it is really, really good.
Let me ask you a question. Would you miss this, or would you definitely have come?
This evening?
True.
Never have missed this evening. I would come from anywhere in the world. I didn't have to come very far. I met Alan Tan, who I didn't recognise. He'd actually grown facial hair since he'd left college, or since he'd left Blackrock College, and he had come all the way from Beijing. And I said, "Well, hats off for that. That's a serious effort." But I was never going to miss this evening, come what may. The only thing was my wife's going to give birth in the next month, so hopefully maybe a future Rock student, and obviously. Events might have intervened. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl, and we don't want to know. We're very superstitious about all that.
Well, good luck. Thanks a million.
Thanks, Justin. Thank you.
Kevin Hardy, you're now grey, but
Yes.
you're distinguished looking.
Distinguished. I actually dyed the hair grey, Justin, to look this distinguished.
That's what we heard.
Yeah, that's the way it is. And may I say, it's not just my hair I dye grey either.
So, what is it like to be here tonight? Are you delighted? Any memoirs?
Magnificent. It is magnificent to see so many blasts from the past, see people who have made such an effort to get here. It's incredible. I was talking to some guys earlier on about people who've made an effort to get here. We were talking about guys who come from New York, Australia, and then someone said, well, there's two guys here who come from Navan. Now, to get from Navan to get here, that's fair dues to them. You know, that's a real effort. That's the way I like to see.
Will you be buying a charity ticket at the auction tonight?
No.
You won't?
No.
Any rumours that there's a car up for sale from LeasePlan?
Let's just say LeasePlan do not give cars away freely, Justin, okay? But of course I'll be putting money in towards charity.
Okay.
It's a really good cause. It's a superb night. And may I just say again, I have had the pleasure of being on the committee, as your good self has been as well. But people, Mark Allen especially, has done such an incredible job to put this together. It was easy being on the committee, being with someone like him. And it's been a pleasure to work in that committee, and I'm just thrilled it's now come to fruition. It's been a pleasure.
You did a lot of work, I heard, in the committee. Well
Huge
done.
amount of work, but it was nice being on the committee. Didn't feel like hard work. It was just really enjoyable. Really.
What are you going to do every Monday now there's no committee meeting on?
I'd like to try and meet up with you all again if that's possible, because I think I really like you all.
Okay.
Would that be possible?
And in relation to back to LeasePlan now, it
Yes.
is for charity.
Justin, you're not getting a car.
There's
You're
no
not
way.
getting
Okay.
a new car. Let it go, okay? Let it go.
Thank you. Where's Lofty gone? I need to get Lofty. Okay, we got Brian O'Hanrahan here. You are a pilot.
I am, yeah.
You're flying high. How does it feel to be here for your 21st reunion?
It feels great. Feels a little bit odd, but it's great to see everybody again. Yeah.
What's your best memoir at Blackrock College?
The people that I've met and still friends with today is my best memory. And then, of course, the SET would have been a big memory for us.
Did you find it difficult to make tonight, or did you have it booked a long time ago?
No, I booked it a long time ago. When I knew it was coming, I was definitely going to make it. I wouldn't have missed it. Yeah.
Now, you work for Ryanair still, or who are you working
No,
for?
I live in Spain and I'm in Barcelona, and I'm working for a Spanish company called Click Air. So flying for them.
As a pilot. Is it a commercial pilot?
Yeah, commercial pilot. Yeah, flying people all over the place.
Can I call you when I need a free flight?
You certainly can.
And an upgrade?
No. We only have economy class.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Justin.
Harry Brophy, welcome to Blackrock College, 21-year reunion. How does it feel?
Honoured. It's a joy, a positive joy. We're just having a laid out mellow time. It's great to see the guys. It's just a beautiful occasion.
You're on the committee and you did a superb job. The couplings are absolutely outstanding.
Thank you.
Well done on them.
Thank you. Enjoy them. Enjoy them. They're a keepsake.
Will you do it another 10 years' time?
9 years' time.
9 years' time.
What, be on the committee?
Yes. No, the couplings.
The couplings?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the couplings are out there. I mean, the big thing was to do what we did. Put it on the map. We've done that.
Yeah.
That's one of the legacies. One of the legacies of tonight.
Will it be an early night for you tonight?
Yeah.
Half 11.
Yeah, I've got a family. I'll be up 2 hours after I get in. Okay, love you guys. Love you guys.
Thank you, Harry. I love that. 1 year reunion. How does it feel to be here?
Very good. No one has changed, and well done. It's very well organised.
What's your best memoir at Blackrock College?
Patrick Connolly being balloon bombed by Sexton in 4th year. He couldn't take his bicycle home during lunchtime, and Sexton would be there in 4th year, and he'd be throwing rotten milk cartons, balloon bombs, all that shite on top of him. One of them anyway.
Ross? What's your best memoir?
The trees growing along down past the lawn. Fantastic. Early spring.
What about you, Roland? What's your best memoir at Blackrock College?
Justin Sawyer being an absolute idiot the whole time.
That was kind of enjoyable, wasn't it? And will it be an early night for you tonight?
Yeah,
early?
very, very early, yeah.
Half 10, half 11?
Half 9.
Well, enjoy. Thanks a million.
Justin, just one question. Are you going into TV? Or
Yeah, I am. Well, it's all RT.
BCTV?
Okay, we're gonna go up the Derek Cassidy, David Cassidy. It said you're a legend in Blackrock College. You're renowned to be one of the best cross-country men and a great athlete. How does it feel to be here tonight?
Well, my name's not David Cassidy.
Okay, well, Derek. Sorry, go on. David Callagher.
My name is David Kelleher. I didn't like cross country. Maybe wasn't a bad middle distance athlete, but I hated cross country, so whatever.
What is your best memoir of Blackrock College? You have good memories, bad memories?
I had good memories. Watching a brother win an FCT Cup medal in 1981 was a pleasure to see. He was a hard worker. Maybe winning the Leinster Schools twice when I was in school, that was a memorable occasion for me. But watching the rugby teams and being pally with the guys from basically the Blackrock area, like Neil Kern was a neighbour, Michael Gardner was a neighbour, so it was nice hanging out with them. And but I just think our year was a great year, and it was nice to be a part of 1997.
Did you find it easy to come here tonight? I wasn't well in the last couple of weeks, but I found I was looking forward to coming here. It's nice to see people you haven't seen for years, and there's some people you wouldn't have time for, but you have to let bygones be bygones and forgive and let go. It's a day to enjoy rather than a day to have grief. I think people coming here will find it more beneficial than those that maybe didn't come at all. Rumour has it you're going to bring a very attractive woman with you tomorrow night to the Radisson.
I don't know, but I meant to be bringing an attractive woman, but I'll find out tomorrow.
What's her name?
I'm not going to tell you.
Is it Love?
No.
Okay, thanks, David. What can I say to introduce you? Stunning, the most attractive man at Blackrock College, all the women used to say. What is it like to be here tonight?
It's delightful, and the guy behind me, very tall, a massive guy, he ran away, but he was always a bit on the yellow side.
You must have great memories, like to look back on. What would be one of your top memories? To look back on a Blackrock, say I had a great couple of years in Blackrock. I know there's loads, but is there any particular one that sticks out?
Boarding school. I definitely loved, Brian O'Hanlon. Straight away with Brian O'Hanlon, he was very handsome fella. It could be a lonely place.
And how's your business going? So far, so good? You're doing well?
Well, in the .com we made millions, and collapsed after that.
I hear
the Paupers yard for us.
I hear your gorgeous wife is coming tomorrow night to the Radisson.
I hope so.
Are you not afraid of all the lads?
She's from Limerick, so.
Are you not afraid of all the lads trying to go in there? No.
No, not particularly. No.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks for the interview.
I got to get Steve McIver, right? Steve McIver, one of the legends of Blackrock College.
Sorry, back.
To sum it all up, women, and more women. Is that true? Are you the stud of 87?
I trailed behind Justin Sawyer. Justin Sawyer was a guy I looked up to. He was taller than me, obviously. I looked around him. He was bigger than me. But Gary Ross was the guy that I always thought was the real woman killer. Him, along with... That's basically it, really,
Any rumours in the that you're going to get engaged to Ellie McPherson?
Well, there's a rumour that myself and Johnny Collins are going to get engaged, but that's not true either. Ellen McPherson, no, I wouldn't even go into it. She's not there, you know.
She's not your type?
No. Look at Johnny Collins in a leotard. A hell of a lot nicer.
What about rugby?
Drink is a cruel friend.
What about rugby? You were mad into the rugby, and you were the most successful person in the year of rugby. You did very, very well, and now you're coaching. How does it feel?
Success is only relative. I mean, the rest of the guys in the year were pretty shit. Do you know what I mean? So, I suppose I excelled by comparison. I mean, Gary Ross was one of our leading lights of rugby, and he could hardly even fucking tie his shoelaces. So it was only relative, you know.
Well, what's next for you now?
Modelling. I'm looking at a new. Dave Sharkey has opened my eyes to a new hair growth system, transplant type thing. He's shaved his legs and transplanted the hair to the top of his head, which is working well for him. It almost worked for Andrew Hetherington, except he attached it to the front of his face, which looks like sort of Cat Stevens singing songs. But you know, it's good. I mean, it's great to be back here. You know, to see all the guys, Mick O'Brien being as irreligious as possible, having his phone conversations in church was very, very poor. You know, I found it a bit upsetting. You know,
you look exactly the same. Very good-looking guy. What about the hair? Is it Grecian 2000 or is it just gone grey? Or what?
No, it's the new bald semi-grey look. It's becoming very popular now with men of my age.
What age? 30, 40 or 39?
28.
28,
yeah.
Okay.
28. I was a child prodigy, you see. I mean, I know you guys are all a lot older than me, but I left school when I was 10, so, you know.
And you did get a graduateship off to Mayo Clinic with Des Winters. How is that going, the doctorship and all that?
It was good. I mean, obviously it was quite a cross to bear carrying Des. He's not the most intellectual individual, you know. He looks very well, and he was very smart at one stage, but then the mobile sunbed that he had sort of affected his brain power. He sat in front of that sunbed too many hours, really, and it's killed a lot of his brain cells. So when I went to the Mayo Clinic, which he used to call mayonnaise, it was quite embarrassing. We used to go there and he'd go, mayonnaise. But I helped him along through it, you know. He's improved an awful lot.
And also, rumour has it that Des Winters did, when he failed from medicine, he actually went to do plastic surgery and he gave Mark his new face. What do you think of Mark's new face? Mark Allen's new face?
I think that recently pregnant look is really becoming very popular at the moment, you know. I mean, Mark is a devilishly handsome individual, you know, a bit like Gary Ross.
A bit like yourself?
Yeah, I like to think, yeah. Me and Mark could, you know, when I go modelling in the future, you know, Mark and myself could be like sort of the Olsen twins of the male population, you know.
What time are you going to get bed tonight at?
Well, I just noticed two complete arseholes behind you there, Gary Ross and Brian O'Hanlon. What Gary is doing hanging out the back of Brian O'Hanlon with that squeaky voice of his, I don't know, but you know.
Okay, well listen, good luck and enjoy the Grecian 2000.
I got to thank you. It's been a fantastic occasion. It really has. It's amazing to come here and meet so many people like Gary Ross and Brian O'Hanlon who've disimproved so drastically. And to shine beside them now is, you know, it's great, you know.
Will you grace us with your presence tomorrow in the Radisson?
Well, I would like to, but it depends, you know. My 21-year-old Czech girlfriend and her twin sister, they might be able to make it. So I might be babysitting with them, you know.
So the boy stuff is all gone now. Is that in the past?
No, we've gone past the male. Men bums aren't as good as women bums, you know.
Okay, well listen, have a good night, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Marr, good evening. Welcome to the 87, 21 years out of Blackpool College. How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels good to be around, yes. Evening's going well.
What are your best memoirs of Blackpool College?
Leaving it, yeah, no. Sports ground, sports fields.
In the final year, that was a good year.
The castle, yeah. Good fun in the castle.
Were you a boarder or were you a day pupil? Boarder.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you find the day pupils? Do you like them at all or not really?
Well, they were good to go and visit at the weekends, get a bit of food or whatever. But what were your...
I think we didn't actually really mix with the day people that much, to be honest, did we? It was sort of the boarders stay with the boarders. Perhaps more with the rugby field, they might have mixed a bit more up in the more senior rugby years. But no, we didn't really mix. We're all together. I suppose a lot of us actually lived together.
No great divide, Justin. No great divide.
No.
We're all
what
friends.
About tonight? What are you going to do when you get home tonight? And wake up in the morning and you think, thank God that's over, or what?
No, I'm going to drink probably about 2 litres of water to prevent dehydration. That's about it, I'd say.
Any rumours that the doctor over here is going to pump you out about 3 in the morning?
I got a few IV drips ready.
I don't drink spirits, so I doubt it.
And what about you? What's the best for hangover in the morning?
My wife takes the kids away and leave me in bed until at least 2 o'clock.
You're not operating on anybody tomorrow now, are you?
Definitely not. I took the weekend off.
Okay.
And my phone is turned off as well.
Well, listen, have a good night, lads. Thanks,
Justin.
Cheers.
Actually, that's my dream.
Well, Lofty, you're looking good. 21 years out of school. You're still on the sunbeds. How does it feel?
Yeah, no, it feels great, and I love the touch of this. It's really, really nice.
What's your best memory of Blackrock College? Because you are the most handsome man in the school. You do know that.
Justin, you're scaring me holding that.
No, but seriously, what about tonight? Are you going to enjoy tonight? What are you going to do?
Yes, we're absolutely going to enjoy tonight. And I'll tell you, I've been looking forward to this for 21 years. I think tonight we're going to do a lot of things. We're going to have a few drinks. We're going to tell a lot of stories. I'm probably going to be better able to tell you my best memory of Blackrock College.
And what is your best memory?
After tonight.
What is your best memory? Because everybody we've interviewed said, I have a better memory. What is your, to sum it all up, what's your best memory? I know there's loads. Do you have one particular one that stands out?
You know, I think my best memory is actually not a specific thing. It's something like this. You know, I think I was saying it to you earlier on, or maybe a couple of weeks ago. I've lived in the States, I've lived on the continent, met a lot of people from a lot of different parts of the world. I've never met anybody that stayed as close to their high school or secondary school friends as in Blackrock College.
You have a lot of friends here.
Well, no. Good friends. Listen to you, you're feeding me
you
lines.
have a lot of friends here.
No, I don't. I don't have any friends here. But I've never known a union that kept people together as much. And I think now, as we're getting older, we're learning that actually the union helps a lot of people that have fallen on hard times and so on. So actually, you know, the old song, Rock Boys Together We Stand, you know, and all the rest, there's actually a lot more truth to that than we probably realised at the time. I think maybe that's my best memory.
Do you recognise everybody here, Paul? Everybody's changed. They're 21 years since you've seen most of them. Do you recognise everybody, or are they all changed a bit?
Did you practice this?
I did, yeah.
He's very good. He's very good. No, of course I don't recognise everybody. There's some people who haven't changed at all. There's some people who are still... I'll tell you one thing, and I don't mind saying it. There's one guy here, Nicholas Byrne, probably the best looking guy here, and in school you wouldn't have said that. So there are people who changed, they grew up, they filled out in all different ways. So yeah.
What about tomorrow night, the Radisson? Will you be frequenting the Radisson tomorrow night?
Yes, we will be.
Tonight, will it be a good night for you, a late night for you, back at home by 12 o'clock with your electric blanket on, or what's the story?
He's brilliant, isn't he? He's brilliant.
Home early tonight or late?
What about Bernard?
I don't know, what about Bernard? What about...
Tonight, there's no limit on tonight.
Rumour has it you have a very voluptuous wife. Are we all allowed to dance with her tomorrow night?
Yes. Free hugs.
Excellent. Okay, Paul, thanks a million.
Thank you very much, Justin.
And enjoy.
Pleasure. Bye-bye.
You.
Besides me.
My best memory has to be Tom Casey taking on the teacher in the classroom.
He probably won as well, did he?
He did, yeah. That's about it.
Neville, what about you? Any good memories from Blackrock?
Absolutely, yeah. Probably Paul Sexton throwing sandwiches at the teacher.
What about you, Mark?
Scoring the winning try in the SCT. Oh no, that was someone else. Probably getting my Vienna roll and Super Queen and filling it with chipsticks and walking through Blackrock Park.
What about you, John?
Actually,
industry from Oracle.
Thank you.
You're doing well in there.
Oh, thank you very much, Justin. Just like I said,
the checks anyway.
Yeah, I'm the treasurer. So, cheers. Hope everything goes okay. No tribunal of inquiry. Okay.
You were on the committee. How did you find the committee acted in?
Yeah,
was it good?
Very honourably. There was no fighting on the committee. No bad language used at all by anyone. But can I talk about my best memory? Was when you came along to Father Hannon and you were late in for class. You were late back from lunch, I believe, actually, Justin. And you told Father Hannon, I have just come across an accident on Cross Avenue. And a woman has been knocked down, and Father, I was the only witness to the accident, so I had to wait until both the ambulance and the Garda arrived and give a sworn statement, and that's why I'm late back from lunch. Was it true? Did that happen?
Yes, it did. And what about tomorrow night? Are you all going tomorrow night to Radisson?
Absolutely.
Are you going
Yeah, we're going tomorrow night. Yeah. You've got a good DJ organised, haven't you? Yeah.
And what about, are you looking forward to tomorrow night?
Yeah, it should be great fun, yeah.
And
The whole weekend will be brilliant. Early night, early to bed, yeah.
Well, have a good time. Enjoy the
See you,
night.
Justin.
Thanks. Go over there, you don't mind, Michael. It's very loud here.
Yeah, you call it.
Okay, let's go. We'll go over there, right? Hi, Michael. 21 years out of school. How does it feel?
I'm having a ball. I've said to a few people already now, 10-year reunion was fantastic. Fantastic from the point of view, there was no cliques, no people sticking together. Everybody made an effort. And the way it's going tonight already, it looks like it's going to be exactly the same. I mean, I met guys here who are looking better than ever. Some guys who haven't stood the test of time.
And what about rugby? Rugby was massive for you at Blackpool College. You were very, very, very successful.
Yeah.
Do you still play, or do you have many great times over there?
I mean, I love it. I love it from the point of view of, I still play tag rugby. Tag rugby is more of an old man's game where there's no major physical contact. But I love the adrenaline rush, and I would have kind of missed that for about 10 years, I suppose. You know, life takes over, your wife, kids, work. But no, I love watching rugby. I still wear rugby jerseys around the place, so still loving it.
I read your memoirs in the Blackrock College Journal.
Yeah,
that was very good. You did a good job on that.
Well, again, that goes back to the 10-year reunion, and I mean, it was a special night for everybody. I don't know. I'm sure everybody felt that way, but. I mean, I wrote about Killian O'Connell, and I'm sure everybody remembers Killian came along with his oxygen tank and his nasal cannula, and the rest of us were worried about our, you know, whether the tuxedo fits or whether we put on weight or whether they got married and stuff like that. And this guy came along, and say personally, I didn't realise what was going on in his life. And here was a guy who had cystic fibrosis, who was awaiting a heart-lung transplant, which put all our nights into perspective. And this guy loved that night, and you could. I mean, listen, I keep on thinking that everybody warmed to him. Now, whether it be that everybody made an effort to go and talk to him, or he spoke to everybody. But you know, and subsequently, obviously, died a year later. And I'm thinking, life was precious for him at that stage, and for all of us. But him more so, and he made an effort that night more than anyone else, or else people just warmed to him.
So you've been very successful.
Derek or Dave, how are you doing? I was speaking to
Brendan, how are you, sir? Just 11. How are you keeping? Oh yeah, you're too bad. Sorry, you're away. Yeah, just thinking that one.
Get a whole new rumor to fucking start. Oh, seriously?
Pardon? I reckon so, yeah. Well, I'll wait till I'm given the actual test now. Once I got yeah, we want